Okay, Barbara, take it away.
All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order for Monday, May 4th, 2020, 7 p.m. I'd like to read the sunshine statement. The following meeting is being conducted by electronic means in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, amended 2020, which explicitly permits a public body to conduct meetings electronically during a state of emergency. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided to the Coaster and Asbury Park Press. All notices are on file with the board secretary. In addition, a notice regarding this virtual meeting and instructions were published in the Asbury Park Press and City of Asbury Park website. A copy of this notice is on file with the board secretary. The notices and the conduct of this meeting are in accordance with the guidelines for virtual meetings issued by the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs. Please note, there will be no public comment session during this meeting, as there are no applications to be heard on this agenda. All microphones of public users are muted. Please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices during the meeting. Please identify yourself before you speak at all times. And this meeting is being recorded and will be available to view via APTV. Please join me in the salute of the flag. Pledge allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Okay, thank you. And today is Monday, May 4th, 2020, 7:02 p.m. And I will take roll now. Mayor John Moore, absent. Councilwoman Yvonne Clayton.
Here.
Michael Manzella.
Here,
Jim Henry.
I think he's on mute.
Wave your hand.
He's not. Jim Henry.
Here.
Thank you. Jennifer Souter. Jennifer Souter.
Here.
Thank you.
Here.
Trudy Syfax is absent. Alexis Taylor.
Here.
Eric Gallipo.
Here.
Rick Lambert is absent. And Barbara Krizak.
I think he's on.
Is he?
Yeah, he's muted though.
Yes. Rick Lambert, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. And Barbara Krizak.
Here.
Thank you.
Do we want to, hey Jack, do you want to swear in Irina or that's a?
I don't think she's really going to do anything of any like testifying this hearing.
Nope.
If she does, we'll swear her in, but I think that, I guess I'll be making the announcements about Triangle, so there was no reason. Got it, but thank you anyway, thank you.
All right, we're going to go over the minutes for the April 20th meeting. Can I get a motion to approve the meeting, or is there anything that anybody would like to make any modifications to the meeting minutes?
Jim Henry, motion to approve.
Thank you. I have a motion by Jim Henry. Do I have a second?
Yvonne Clayton, second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Meeting approved. Minutes approved, sorry.
Okay.
Irina, pardon me for interrupting. Irina, would you make those B1?
Yes. Next slide, please, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Those minutes for April 20th will be marked into exhibit as exhibit B1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on the agenda has to do with the resolution to be memorialized for 900 and 901 Madison Avenue, the Asbury Memorial Parkway LLC. Are there any modifications that anybody is requesting of that resolution that hasn't already been done?
Jim Henry, I have a question. On page 4, item number 7, Jack, would you just review the wording on that? We're talking about the trash room, and it says, in the event that the trash room cannot be moved, the applicant must return to the board. Is that the way it should read?
Yes, from my understanding of discussions I had with both Jason this afternoon, looking at his notes, and Donna. And Jason had indicated to me that the discussion to be had with the board, with the engineer, or the engineer for the project, was that the room was going to be moved. He said that he could move it, but if it turns out for some reason that he can't, it's really a board call, whether or not you'll leave it in that location.
Well,
He testified
okay.
that he could move
That
it.
satisfies my, that satisfies my question.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any concerns about that resolution? No? Okay, can I get a motion to approve?
So
Jim
moved.
Henry, motion to approve.
Okay, I have a motion by Jim Henry. Second?
Mike Manzel, I'll second that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike Manzella is second. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposed? Resolution memorialized.
Yeah, everyone in attendance except for.
I had to abstain from that.
Yes, now we have two abstentions on this.
I also was not there.
Correct. Barbara was not in attendance. Yvonne abstained, being a resident in the neighborhood. So the eligible members that can vote are Michael Manzella, Trudy, who's not here, John, who's not here, Jennifer Souter, Rick Lambert, Jim Henry, and Alexis Taylor. So all of you are voting in the affirmative, then we're good to go.
Thank you. Jack, would you like me to just take roll call?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So resolution for 900-901 Madison. Councilwoman, oh, I'm sorry. Michael Manzella,
Yes.
Jim Henry,
Yes.
Jennifer Souter. Sorry, Jennifer Souter. I think she's muted.
She's muted.
Jennifer Souter,
Oh, she's muted again.
okay, sorry, Jen. Jennifer Souter,
I'm so sorry, but I got kicked off the call twice, so I didn't hear that last bit. I apologize.
no problem. We are just taking roll call for the approval of the resolution for 900-901 Madison.
Yes,
Jennifer Souter, yes?
yes.
Thank you. Alexis Taylor. Sorry, she's muted also. Just 1 second.
Yes,
Alexis Taylor,
yes.
thank you. Rick Lambert,
Yes.
thank you. Resolution memorialized.
Okay, great.
Okay, we have our next item was to be the application for the AP Triangle LLC. We had a bit of a situation this week, and I'd like to have Jack explain to the board as well as the public as to what occurred and what the next steps are.
Okay. AP Triangle, we reviewed the notices, and the notices they tracked perfectly with the list of the certified list of property owners that was given to the applicant in February for the project. It surfaced during discussions with Barbara and Irina that two condo associations through their managing agent had not received notice of the application or the hearing as of Friday morning into midday, and that was this past Friday. And it had been mailed at least 10 days prior. There was no question about it. So we thought that the better part of prudence and the best way to proceed was to see if the applicant would consider moving it to another date, because we certainly didn't want interested neighbors to be left out of the process by some fluke of the certified mailing or some error in the list. It also came to light when we spoke to the Herb Fehrenbach, who is one of the owners of the management company, that the Monroe, I think that was directly across the street, that they didn't receive notice either. And we checked the list, Irene and I checked the list, and we went over the list in great detail, checking off all the certifieds and the like, and the Monroe was in fact left off. So it appeared that A, we had a problem with the delivery of the notices by the post office, and B, the fact that there were some, if at least one condo association that we're aware of that was left off the list. Under the law, the applicant had a right to proceed, but the applicant agreed, and they did not want to be in a position where neighbors would be left out. So they volunteered to renotice, not have the hearing, renotice. I worked with Irina. Irina contacted the tax assessor. The tax assessor gave Irina a new list, and in fact, told her that in fact that the one condo association was left off. So thanks to good neighborly way of conduct of the applicant, they agreed to renotice, go to a different date, pay for the notice, and they're actually going to send the condo associations a second notice by UPS or FedEx to make sure that they in fact have notices, so that everyone that needs to be noticed will in fact be noticed for the meeting on the 18th. So with that in mind, we'll carry going to need a motion to carry the application or applications to the 18th with notice, because they're going to renotice everybody on the list. And Irina and I spent quite a long period of time cross-checking all three lists. There were three lists that were given to the applicant from the tax assessor. The tax assessor did everything that the law required. Their notices were timely. They were sent by certified mail. We did look at the green card, the pictures of the documents proving the date of mailing, which I believe was the 24th, if I remember correctly. So they were timely and the content was fine. So but they did agree that they did not want to proceed without their neighbors being aware and being included in the process.
All right, I'd like to mention that we're very appreciative of the applicant for doing the right thing, that we felt was the right thing, and they were fully on board, supportive, and they went the extra mile to even say they're going to FedEx these notices next time to the condo associations. I am also asking Irina during this process, while we're in the state of emergency, that if we have any other applications where there are condo associations that are involved in these certified letters, that we double check those just to make sure that they actually got to the managing agent, because we're in different times right now. So we want to just take that extra step. And I think it's proven these folks are proved to be a good partner to the planning board that way. So we're very appreciative of that. I know that there are two different separate applications, Irina, for this, because there are two AP Triangle applications. Can you just, because we have to approve both, so can you just mention what the difference is between the two?
Yes, thank you. And on that note, so the first application is for the AP Triangle subdivision of 5 lots. And can I get a motion to carry that application to May 18th, 2020 with further notice?
Moved.
Second, Jim Henry moved.
Jim Henry move, and
Barbara and Jim Henry second.
And Barbara second. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Any opposed? Thank you. Application for the subdivision carried to May 18th, 2020. And the second application is for AP Triangle for a preliminary and final major site plan for a 48-unit townhouse project. May I get a motion to carry that application also to May 18th, 2020, with further notice.
I'll motion to move it.
Second, Jim Henry.
Okay, I have a motion by Yvonne Clayton and a second by Jim Henry.
It was Barbara Krizak and then Jim Henry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
That's okay. I didn't say my name.
I'm
Barbara,
on mute.
I have a motion by Barbara Krizak and a second by Jim Henry to carry that application. All in favor?
Yes.
Any opposed? Thank you. That application will be carried to May 18th, 2020 with further notice.
Jack, I have one comment to make just for the members of the public, that the notice that they're going to receive, if anyone is listening that's within 200 feet, it's going to be one notice. The notice itself talks about two things, the subdivision and the site plan. You don't get two sets of notices. It's combined because both applications are going to be heard simultaneously, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no necessity for two separate mailings.
Okay, so we're going to monitor the progress of these notices again to make sure that everything works out okay. And I just want to do a little heads up to our planning board members that our next meeting on May 18th certainly will take more than half an hour or 15 minutes. So buckle up.
Yeah.
Buckle up. The next one's going to be a long one. So, but I would like to just ensure that everybody's staying safe, and I need a motion to adjourn.
Jim Henry, motion to adjourn.
Thank
Second,
you.
there you go.
And who's the second?
I'll second.
Barbara Krizak,
Barbara.
second. All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposed? Thank you. Meeting adjourned, 7:18 p.m.
Okay, have a good night, everyone. Stay healthy.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Likewise.
Nice
Bye.
being here.
Thanks.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye.